Hey there YouTube, Mr.Lubufu, and I'm here with a booster box of Magic Origins opening. As you can tell, this is kind of an odd angle and weird, but this is because I just moved. And I got here, and I wanted to open up this box. Before I do, though, there's going to be an annotation that I'm going to show, which is as a courtesy of how I got this box. So those of you who don't know Derium's CCGs, or if you do know them, they have a website with forums and everything, and that's how I won this box, is they have giveaways occasionally on there, and I won a box. I had saved up points for a long time, and then happened to win the raffle, so it was pretty cool. So thanks to Derium's for the box. And I said there's going to be an annotation, which is going to lead to a private video, and it's going to be how to open a box, Derium's style. So we'll see if that is as entertaining as I hope it can be, because I haven't recorded it yet. So, future self, do a good job. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and crack this open. Somehow, this box survived the move without being in anything else. So, we'll see how this goes. I apologize as well for shaky cam. Okay. Luckily, all the packs are going to stay on camera. Might be a little bit on the dark side, so I apologize for that, but I have no light in this house. Okay. Like usual, when it comes to booster boxes, I will skip the commons. First uncommon, Seismic Elemental. Second, Sylvan Messenger. Third, Sumberwald Alpha. And our first rare is Infinite Obliteration. I personally am not a fan of the surgical extraction type of effects. So, this one I'm not a fan of, but there's lots of cool cards in this set. First uncommon, Iroas' Champion. Second, Foundry of the Consuls. Third is Blightcasters, and our rare is a Gideon's Phalanx. I have been blown out by that card many times in Limited. Many times. Like, oh, sweet, they top decked their land, great, and then they just cast it and then I just die. First uncommon is Whirler Rogue. This card's absurd. Consecrated by Blood, Skyraker Giant, and a Sigil of the Empty Throne is our rare. Whirler Rogue is such a good card for Limited. Oh my god. I never actually gotten to cast it. I've picked it a few times, but then Blue's never been open. Hey man. You can also kind of tell I'm losing my voice. First uncommon is Chief of the Foundry. Second is Eye Blight Masker. Third is Anchor to the Ether, and a Despoiler of Soils. I mean, the Despoilers for Battle for Zendikar started today. We just got our first look at the Eldrazi, so that's pretty cool. First uncommon is Whirler Rogue again. Second is Turn to Ribbit. Third is Malakir Coldblade, and Ember Maw Hellion is our rare. Hopefully that the lighting's good enough. It appears to be fine. It might be, again, a little bit on the dark side. First uncommon is Sigil of Valor. Whoops. Second is Meteorite. Third is Possessed Scab, and an Outland Colossus is our rare. Well, so far these packs have been great if you're a drafter. Like, you get all sorts of really cool, really powerful rares that we've seen so far. Except for Infinite Obliteration. That card's infinitely bad. First uncommon is a Mage Ring Network. Second is Ribbit. Third is Revenant, and an Evolutionary Leap is our rare. That card's like secretly quite good. You have to build a deck slightly around it, but it's like a fixed survival of the fittest, and you can still do some pretty bonkers things with it. Okay, first uncommon is the Ether Grid. Second is Anointer of Champions. Third is Gnarl Root Trapper, and a Molten Vortex is our rare. There's lots of like fixed cards in this set. Like we have Days Undoing, which is a fixed Time Twister. Molten Vortex is a quote-unquote fit Seismic Assault. We got the fixed survival of the fittest, etc. So it's kind of interesting. First uncommon, Jiraga Invocation. Second, Conclave Naturalist. Third, Fire Conclusion. Dwynen is our rare, and a foil Maritime Guard. As much as people want to make elves a deck in standard, I don't quite think we have enough tools yet. Though we are headed back to Zendikar, and Zendikar, the elves are a thing, so maybe there'll be enough pieces there. Zendikar Incarnate. Well, speaking of Zendikar, is our first uncommon. Hydralash is the second. The Troll is third, and Animist's Awakening. This card could be such a sleeper, because what it does is it lets you reveal X cards and put X lands, or up to, or put all the lands into play. And if landfall does in fact come back, which I would be shocked if it doesn't, it could certainly be a player, some sort of weird combo-y sort of thing. First uncommon is Ruined Servitor. Second is War Oracle. Third is Jessen Thief, and an Avaricious Dragon is our rare. Rawr, big dragon. It's also our first mythic of the box. Could certainly be decent for a top end sort of thing for like a mono red deck, but anyway, first uncommon, Goblin Glory Chaser. Second, Fleshbag Marauder. Third is Patrick, and a Nissa's Revelation is our rare. Some people call it Patrick, some people call it Scryfish. Either way, the Sigiled Starfish is an awesome card. First uncommon, Jiraga Invocation. Second, Citadel Castellan. Zendikar's Royal, and a Graveblade Marauder. Marauder. English is a hard language sometimes. First uncommon, Sphinx's Tutelage. Second, Scab Goliath. Third, Tower Geist. Hey, that's my second Chandra, I believe. So Chandra, Fire of Kaladesh, and Chandra the Roaring Flame, along with the Ashaya token. I have yet to open this. I got a Jace at the PPTQ that I top 8'd, so that's pretty nice. First uncommon is Murder Investigation, followed by Bounding Krasis, J-Tome, and a Scab Clan Berserker is our rare. Still haven't hit the foil rare in the box, so we'll see what we hit. First uncommon is Acolyte of the Inferno. Second is Gold Forged Sentinel. Third is Sentinel of the Eternal Watch. A Displacement Wave is our rare. And a foil Foundry of the Consuls. It's kind of hard to tell the foils, which is why I'm saying it. I actually could barely tell that was a foil itself. So I had to look at it a little bit closer. First uncommon, Tormented Thoughts. Second is Meteorite. Third is Enthralling Victor. And an Almarit High Arbiter is our rare. First uncommon is Blazing Hellhound. Second is Reclusive Artificer, Dead Kids, and a Caves of Koilos is our rare. That art of Blessed Spirits, man. So many feels. Come on. Come on. First uncommon, Zendikar Incarnate. Second is Blood Cursed Knight. Third is Rogue's Passage. And our rare, Hollowed Moonlight. Hollowed Moonlight, interesting for modern playability, since it stops Twin for a turn. It stops Goryo's Vengeance deck, stops tokens. Brawler's Plate, Acolyte of the Inferno, Shaman of the Pack, and Harbinger of the Tides. I think Harbinger is going to see a ton of play in Merfolk decks. I'm not sure if we'll see it in Legacy enough, if Legacy's good enough for it, but certainly should see some play in Modern. I like it more than the Merfolk that taps a red or green creature and doesn't untap, because you just get so much tempo from Harbinger. First uncommon, Tormented Thoughts. Second is Hydrolash. Third is Possessed Scab, and an Abbot of Carol Keep. This card, love this card in Standard. Great for mono red decks, Atarka red decks, etc. And because it's great early, it's great late. Make sure not to play your land before you play it, though. First uncommon, Cruel Revival. Second is Angel's Tomb. Third is Thunderclap Wyvern, and a Gaia's Revenge. Oddly enough, this card was the first mythic I ever pulled from a fat pack, and then I had it stolen from me. Foil Llanowar Empath is our foil. Yeah, Gaia's Revenge was the only, I got an M11 fat pack, was my first fat pack, and Gaia's Revenge was the only mythic in it. Still a bit sad. Not the first mythic I ever got. My first mythic I ever got was actually Koth of the Hammer, which is pretty cool. Sphinx's Tutelage, Conclave Naturalist, Dead Kids, and Kithian / Gideon. Whoops! Well, that's no longer mint. Holy cow. How did that fall down there? Fell between two boxes barely. Anyway, Kithian Gideon. Yes, it's still mint. I'm just kidding about that joke. All comes from a reference to another booster box opening when I opened, I believe it was Gatecrash, where the big money card at the time was Aurelia's Fury. So I kept poking the pack, or I opened an Aurelia, and I kept poking her, so that way I could get her mad, so I could get her Fury, but to no avail. First is Citadel Castellan. Second is Skyraker Giant. Third is Enthralling Victor, and another Animist's Awakening. Man, someone better get that Animist a good cup of coffee, because if we need to wake him up twice in one box, they must be really sleepy. First uncommon, Ooh. I guess I'm allergic to angels. Patron of the Valiant. Second is Gather the Pack. Third is Thopter Engineer. Hey! My favorite card of the set, Days Undoing. I'm so glad I got one of these. I really wanted one. That is our fourth mythic of the box so far, too, so that's pretty nice. Days Undoing is a card that I just want to play with a bunch. It seems like so much fun. You can go a whole bunch of different directions with it. First uncommon is Magmatic Insight, Gnarlroot Trapper, Jessamine Thief, and a Koltho-fed Soul Hoarder. I mean, he hoards souls, so he's so fed. I don't know where that pun was going. My guess is nowhere good. No. My puns have been lackluster at best. Warhorn is our first uncommon. Clash of Wills, Dwynen's Elite, and a Herald of the Pantheon is our rare. We got about 6 packs left now, so here's hoping for a cool way to finish off the video. Prism Ring is our first uncommon, then Valor Backroast, then Fleshback Marauder. Well, the Talent of the Telepath is cool, but the foil Nissa is awesome. There you go, now you can see it. Well, I did say I wanted this box to end pretty well, and that'll do, pig. That'll do. That's awesome. That's just... Well, that's... I mean, I'm at a loss for words. Like, my first box was pretty bad. This box has been absurd. Well, that's our foil rare for the box. I don't know what to expect for the rest of the packs, but we're going to keep cracking it, because that's what's meant to happen. Swift Reckoning, Call of the Full Moon, J-Tome, and a Mizium Meddler is our rare. 4 packs to go, I believe. No, wow, we still have 7 packs. I didn't notice there was another row. Jeez. This box has been great. Thank you, Diriums. Ravaging Blaze is our first uncommon. Consecrated by Blood is our second. Goldforged Sentinel is the third. And Chandra's Parents is our rare. So we've gotten Chandra and Chandra's Parents. We've got, what? I can't even think of puns or jokes. My brain is too fuzzy. Elemental Bond, Necromantic Summons, Patrick, and a Hanger Backwalker. This card's secretly a sleeper. I'm not sure if he'll see play in Modern Affinity. It might just be a smidge too slow. But in Standard, it certainly could see some play. He's like a value creature. First uncommon is Sky Snare Spider. Then Shadows of the Past, Sentinel of the Eternal Watch, and a Disciple of the Ring, and a Foil Jessen Thief. Wow, so that's our 6th mythic of the box. Wow. This box has been absurd. 6 mythics in 36, and not even 36 packs. It's only been 32 packs. That's pretty good. Come on. First uncommon, Elemental Bond, Bounding Krasis, Valeron Wardens, and a Kythion's Irregulars. Card is really good for limited. Certainly a bomb rare. Okay, 3 packs to go. First uncommon, Ravaging Blaze, then a Blazing Hellhound. We're like a ravaging, blazing hellhound. Oh, Throwing Knife, and a Vern Wingmare. Is that a foil island that I missed? I missed a foil island last pack, sorry. With the Kythion's Irregulars. My bad. Hard to tell foils from this angle. First uncommon, Psychic Rebuttal, Knightly Valor, Rogue's Passage, and a Sword of the Animist. It's like a Sword of the Animist is very much like a very slow thawing glacier. And the last pack of the box, Totem Guide Heartbeast, Council's Lieutenant, Ram Roller, and a Gilt Leaf Winner. That's a pretty awesome way to end too. Card that kills Siege Rhino. Well, this box has been very, very good. Lots of insane things. Plus, you can never go wrong with foily Planeswalkers. Especially, some would argue, one of the best in the set. Anyway, that's it for this box opening. Be sure to, I'm going to put the notation again here, to check out the hidden private video. And if you guys enjoyed this video, rate, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Be sure to check out Dirium CCG. Their link will be in the description below, along with a link to their forums. And I'll see you guys next time.